It's almost Q4, and I thought it'd be interesting to just talk a little bit about what is going on with e-commerce trends this year. And a lot of companies have already started asking us stuff about, gosh, when should I start ramping up for Q4, budgeting for Q4? So I wanted to take a minute and just talk through some critical dates and some things to be thinking about as you're starting to put together your Q4 plan. First, as I was putting a bunch of dates together, we're going to put all the dates in this blog post here. I think the thing that stood out to me first and foremost is it starts a lot earlier than a lot of brands plan for. I think a lot of companies sort of start their plans around Cyber Monday, Black Friday-ish, kind of right around there, maybe even to Thanksgiving. Even it's kind of funny, I went to ChatGPT and I asked it for critical e-commerce dates, and I got a really unhelpful reply back. One of the things ChatGPT even said was, hey, it's going to start at Thanksgiving. But really, the unofficial start to holiday shopping is all the way back in October. And for the last few years, Amazon has kind of run an October 2nd Prime Day, and that seems to be more the unofficial kickoff. They haven't announced what the date is going to be this year in October, but that kind of seems to be the actual start. On top of it, really interesting report. We're talking like 30% of Gen Z, more than 20% of millennials start their holiday shopping in October. So the first thing to be thinking about is whatever the October Prime Day is, we don't know what that is yet, but also what your October holiday plan is to start grabbing the market share early. Next up, one of the things that's going to make this year a little interesting is, I don't know if you know this, but there's an election this year, which is November 5th. So that's going to definitely be a thing. So just in terms of kind of paying attention, there's probably going to be consumer needs, and then generally it doesn't really even matter who gets elected. The stock market tends to do really well, and consumer spending seems to go up after an election. So just sort of be prepared for post-election stuff. Also, what's kind of great about the election is you might have noticed that election spending is pushing up ad budgets. Clicks are more expensive, impressions are more expensive because candidates are buying up the airwaves and the digital footprint. So hopefully we'll start to see at least an impact of kind of these digital ads that are haunting us to kind of calm it down. Next up, important date is Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, the November 28th, 29th, 30th, or 2nd. I think every year retailers are like, is this still a thing? It is absolutely still a thing. The majority of consumers are planning on doing at least some shopping on one of those 4 days. So it's really important. I think a big thing to be thinking about is a lot of brands don't realize how many people are dodging awkward family conversations and actually starting their shopping on Thanksgiving Day. So being prepared for Thanksgiving, having a special Black Friday deal, a special Small Business Saturday deal, and a special Cyber Monday deal. And by be prepared, I do not mean posting a generic from our family to yours happy Thanksgiving. I mean being prepared for e-commerce shopping on those days. Okay, so then next up, good thing to mark on your calendar is Hanukkah, and that's, just in terms of the kind of major holidays. I know Christmas is the big one on everybody's radar, but Hanukkah is a big deal too. That runs December 7th through 15th, so that's a good thing to be keeping in mind. On top of that, December 9th is called Green Monday, and it's basically 10 shopping days left, or shipping days left till Christmas. So that's a big one where people are starting to really hone in. December 14th, this is kind of a newer one that's popped up in the last couple of years. It's kind of National Free Shipping Day, but honestly, as a brand, I know free shipping is a sludge. It costs a lot of money and it's hard to get products shipped for free or to compete with Amazon, but I would absolutely recommend, as part of your e-commerce strategy this year, find a way to offer free shipping for something or on some day or for some perk or something. Free shipping is a big deal to a lot of your customers. Like, we got a webinar coming up. My generation I'm researching is Gen Z. And little known fact, Gen Z is the major spenders. We don't think about them a lot because they're smaller than the boomers and they're smaller from the millennials in terms of head count. But right now, they are the biggest spenders, and 57% of them are inspired to buy something with free shipping. So anyways, December 14th, free shipping. It's a big deal. Try to find a way to offer free shipping with minimum order value or in a specific product or something. Okay. And then next up is going to be a custom day, custom to your brand, and it's whatever day you can guarantee shipping by Christmas. So, just depending on your shipping carriers and times, like what is your last kind of shipping day? After that, you're going to want to gear your strategy to sort of digital gifts. And okay, well, what can we do that gives you something cool to print out, or a gift card, or something you can physically give someone, knowing that the product is on its way. Then December 21st is Super Saturday, or Panic Saturday, which is kind of that last big Saturday push. That's when a lot of spenders are just like, oh my gosh, I put this off, time to shop. That's when we get our kind of our last minute shoppers. And then obviously 24th, 25th is Christmas. And then the other thing to be thinking about is December 26th to January 1st is Kwanzaa. So as you're thinking about your holiday strategy, I would absolutely keep all of those dates in mind for your brand. Don't just think about Cyber Monday or Black Friday. Don't just think about Christmas. Think about it in total to see if you can kind of get more of the pie, if you will, on holiday shoppers this year. And campaigns, and I hope this Q4 just knocks the socks off of your executive team. I hope you does great. And if you have any questions or any strategies or tips on e-commerce holiday promotions, feel free to reach out to us.